Vril Society was created in the 1920s in Germany. The leading Vril mediums were Maria Otzig, Gudrun, Sigrun, Traute and Heike. The Vril emblem has the following meaning. Left, the black side represents the present dark age of lies and deception. An evil cabal rules over this world and creates war after war. In the middle, we see the lightning strike of divine intervention and Judgment Day. The right side in purple represents the new golden age. This age will be an age of peace, freedom and enlightenment. Their brothers and sisters and their countrymen worldwide. There is an update video that I'd like to do for my English channel, Natural Nobility, and I'd like to make an update video on the videos that I made for my German channel, of which I already talked about in some of my English channel videos. It's the German channel still has a lot of potential, and I work a lot for it to keep it up and running. And then my last video is Alex and William Bullman and his book Out of Body. I also made a video for my English channel on OBEs, to how to induce OBEs, and I made one updated version for my German channel. Has over nearly 3,000 views. I also made a video on Hans Altmann, a German legend. This is a German book written by a German, and he describes his life on how he was in contact with the Imperial Germans. He states in his diary or book that he flew with them in the Imperial German Hanebu 3 and visited the different bases in the Andes in South America and even on Earth, I believe, and even the Moon and Mars. So that's what he describes, a trip to the Mars as well. So he was put back into Germany to actually create propaganda, I believe, or to enlighten the people, and he wrote this book. So I made a video about that. I also made a video about the Templar revelations. The Templar revelations are about mythological entities visiting Templar knights in the years 1213 and onwards, from the goddess Ishtar and from the goddess Isais. I believe these are two entities that actually tried to help these German Knights Templar to found Berlin back then for the coming new kingdom of heaven on earth. So it's all interconnected, you know. And I keep talking about this in my videos as well. I also talk about the Gems of Dominion from Stan Wolf. I made another video for his 5th book. I met him personally in Salzburg, very close to the Untersberg mountain. And I talked to him about, well, his experiences actually. But it was a really nice chat, a really nice warm chat, and he's trustworthy. He knows the truth about who really rules over us. But he had to write those books in that manner so that he wouldn't get in trouble with the secret police. So it all has its reasons why they bring this information in that manner. Right now I'm in Germany again. I moved from Argentina to Harburg in Germany. It's close to the city of Hamburg, but in the woods. And there are not many people living here, so the cities here are already dangerous at night for women. Thousands upon thousands of German women already have been raped by these invaders. You just have to look in the internet, girl jogging in German, and you'll see so many hits already when women got raped while jogging in the woods or in a park. So that already skyrocketed. At the same time, many people already have been murdered here, according to Paul Joseph Watson's video, and around 2,000 people already lost their lives because of this invasion. And it's ongoing. Yeah. At the same time, I get news from South Africa how horrible it is there. Every month, a farm murder or more, no? And it keeps on going. So it doesn't really look well for our people globally. And yeah, the white race is being led to extinction. Yeah, so we have to keep on going, spread the truth as good as possible, and keep talking about this, and give hope to people that one day it will be better. And yeah, do what we can actually. Yeah. One day we'll be able to free our people globally, I'm sure of that. When the Zionists or the Jews instigate World War III, I think it's going to come to this global turning that has been prophesied since hundreds, if not thousands of years. So I also believe in Judgment Day, that it will be during this Third World War that the Zionists orchestrate that Judgment Day will take place, because the Imperial Germans will also then intervene worldwide. That's according to the Zine van Rensburg of South Africa, no? And according to Alo Illermeyer and according to Zayaha, according to the Bible, there's going to be some end-time battle of Armageddon between the forces of good, of light, against the forces of darkness. And there are many factors at play. There's the inner world of Agartha that's also inhabited by multiple kingdoms. And they want peace. They work for peace. And the entire inner world is at peace. But at the same time, there are the Imperial Germans who travel the galaxy, who have bases in Agartha, bases in the Andes Mountains, bases in the French and Swiss Alps. They have bases everywhere, so it's all around the world. And you have the reptilian threat as well in the galaxy. I made a video on my German channel, Alex on the Allies of the Imperial Germans 2017, where I described the allies of the Imperial Germans. It's the Federation of Light. It's multiple races from Aldebaran, the Aryan races from Aldebaran, the Aryan races from the Pleiades, and even many benevolent races like the Sasani race as an example. Well, if you want a closer look at it, the link is in the description. It's in German, of course. It has been viewed over 37,000 times. And yeah, it was practically went viral for my videos, one of the most viewed videos on my German channel. So there's this alien threat as well. Yeah, we have the inner Earth races, the outer world races, like the Pleiadians, the Aldebaraners, the ones that come from the Andromeda galaxy as well, the Andromedans, the Sasani, etc., etc., etc. You know, the tall, wise Nordics. They're all on our side, and the reptiles want to invade this Earth. That's what they want to do. That's the powerful Zionist elite here on planet Earth are in contact with the reptiles, and they're trying to conquer Earth. And the Imperial Germans are with the Allies trying to protect Earth from a possible invasion. That's how I compress now practically all the medial information with the real information that is online. So yeah, that's the situation, and I believe it's going to resolve itself within the next months or years. I also read a book on the inner world of Agartha from Mariana Czerna, a really great book on the inner world. She of course doesn't describe the Imperial Germans there because she doesn't know the truth about the Second World War and the Third Reich. The medium had contacted somebody that went to the inner earth of Agartha and actually became one of them, a Swede American, a blonde Aryan actually, that went to the inner world of Agartha, and he married the inner worlden woman that was also Nordic, blonde and blue-eyed, and founded a family there. Pretty interesting book. It's also in English, you can find it online in English, and it gives you an insight on how the inner world of Agartha works. They're mostly vegetarian, yeah, because only the indigenous tribes eat worms or some type of protein from animals, but the kingdoms inside, the Aryan kingdoms and even the giants, they also describe the giants in the books. So the giants in the inner world of Agartha also are apparently vegetarian, and also the Aryan kingdoms. Only the indigenous tribes still eat meat protein. So I think also the future will be predominantly vegetarian. Meat eating will be practically gone or reduced to an absolute minimum, I believe. So yeah, that's the future that's awaited us. At the same time, our fruits and our vegetables are also poisoned. You cannot trust the biological culture. You would have to grow your own food on good soil to get really good food. It's difficult nowadays to become healthy, but you can detoxify yourself using MMS, multi-mineral solution. You have to Google that. Take 5 drops of it in water every day. It cleans out your body. Or cannabis oil with a high THC level. The THC kills cancer cells. It also regenerates and rejuvenates your body. Of course, you can get CBD oil, but the ingredient that kills cancer cells is the THC. You can detoxify yourself even using mustard. Mustard is a natural way of detoxifying yourself. You can also eat that 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons a day. And you can also detoxify using garlic, fresh garlic. Use it in your meals, in your rice when you cook it, or in your salad. And eat it. Eat garlic, and it detoxifies your body. I hope this was an interesting video for you guys. I just wanted to make an update video on my English channel. I'm concentrating now on trying to marketing the people on my German channel. I'm going to make some type of promotional video or type of game because I have to get the money in for what I use in my production. I pay for an Adobe Cloud license, $68 a month, I believe. And at least have to get that in spending because it's I invest that in the production, and I should at least get that out. Ideally, I would get 10 cents per click on my German channel, and I would be self-sufficient. I would have enough money to pay taxes practically. But I only get like $1 per 1,000 views, and they demonetize many of my videos because they're too extreme. So that's why I ask my German channel for donations. And yeah, it's the dream of every YouTuber to be able to live from his work, no? Because it's fun to do. You can be your own boss. At the same time, the future is unwritten. We already know from many prophecies what could happen, Nobody wants war, everybody wants peace. The Imperial Germans want peace, the Federation of Light wants peace. All light civilizations want peace. It's only the dark civilizations that force us to go to war. Anyhow, many greetings from Harburg, Germany, and hope you do well, and cheers, ciao!
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.